Good morning. Today, I will discuss the Career Guidance Program for school year 2021-2022. This is under the DMOUCI 347 series of 2021. So the Career Guidance for school year 2021-2022 is not really a new program. What we are doing right now is the reorientation and updating of the Career Guidance Program that we started in 2020. Now, we will look into the different terminologies that we used in this particular department memorandum. First and foremost, we defined career guidance program. So the career guidance program is designed to help learners explore their choices and make responsible decisions relevant to career pathing. This include planning for their track and strand for senior high school, choosing their curriculum exits, higher education, employment, entrepreneurship, and middle level skills development, and planning for their future. We also included the definition of homeroom guidance. This is based on DM 155 series of 2020. Homeroom guidance is a comprehensive, developmental, and proactive program designed to equip K-12 learners with life skills on three domains: academic development, personal and social development, and career development. Specifically for this program, we made use of the career development domain. So what is career development domain? Career development domain pertains to all occupational and world of work related concerns and issues of learners. This involves the acquisition of skills, attitudes, and knowledge that enable them to make a successful transition from school to the world of work and from job to job across their lifespan. This includes, but not limited to, learners' discovery of their interests, talents, and skills, decision making, problem solving, planning, and in exploring their career options and opportunities. Again, this is based on BM 155 series of 2020 under the Homeroom Guidance Program. We also included the definition of career guidance portfolio. So what is a career guidance portfolio? This is a collection of learners' output in hard or electronic copy showing his or her progress in career development. This may include a summary of assessment taken, journal entries, activity sheets, and other relevant output. More so, we defined curriculum exits in this particular DM. No, curriculum exits refer to higher education, employment, entrepreneurship, and middle level skills development. You can also see this the curriculum exits in RA 10533 if you would like to read on the specificities of the curriculum exits. So what is higher education? So higher education is one of the curriculum exits which senior high school learners may opt to pursue after graduation, leading to an associate or bachelor's degree. This is also referred to as tertiary education, college degree, or post-secondary education. We also defined here employment. So employment is one of the curriculum exits which senior high school learners may opt to pursue after graduation, leading to a paid work or job. This is also referred as occupation. Also, you can find in the DM the definition of entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurship is one of the curriculum exits which senior high school learners may opt to pursue after graduation, leading to developing, organizing, and managing one's own business venture. Also, we have the middle level skills development, one of the curriculum exits which senior high school learners may opt to pursue after graduation, leading to further training in technical vocational education. So sa madaling salita, we define the curriculum exits as well as the other terminologies that you can find so that it will be clearer for you and it will be easier for all of us to understand the content of this DM. So why did DepEd issue this document, no? Kahit na pandemya, bakit meron pa rin tayong career guidance program? So first, we need to ensure the continuity of the career development process. So the career development process should not stop, no? We should also employ a systematic set of activities and procedures in the implementation of the career guidance program, and establish support mechanisms that contribute to the attainment of the department's career guidance program. As you can see, career guidance program, yung pinaka-background niya, the one that was discussed by Mr. Bercando earlier, ni Sir Mark, meron siyang mga basis. And we cannot just ignore those policies that was issued in relation to career guidance, no? So we can find career guidance in the K-12 basic education curriculum, or the RA 10533 and the RA 11206, the Career Guidance and Counseling Act, okay, of 2019. For my presentation, I will be following this order. So I will discuss the Career Guidance Program, or the CGP, that includes some protocols on the CGP orientation, the available materials, the CGP portfolio, and the career counseling and consultation, as well as the curriculum exit tracking system. I will also discuss the roles and responsibilities of each program implementer in the different level of governance. So in school, who's in charge, in the division, in the region, and in the national level. Also, we included other provisions, specifically on budget allocation and implementation of career guidance program, and the monitoring and evaluation. So let's start with the career guidance program. The first element or component of the career guidance program for this school year is what we call the career guidance orientation. So the career guidance orientation aims to provide relevant information on the procedures and activities related to the career guidance program. Katulad ng ibang mga programa na ipinatutupad natin sa Department of Education, it is very important that we hold orientations. Hindi natin sila bibiglain, especially our learners, sa pagbababa ng mga activities in relation to this program. They need to be oriented, no? So as you can see in the DM, we have a schedule. We have a specific schedule for each level of governance for the orientation. So our target, which it didn't happen, that we will have, or that we should have done the September 24 orientation for the national level orientation, no? Medyo nag-coincide siya sa mga orientation in relation to homeroom guidance. So we need to adjust the schedule. So the national orientation, ngayon pa lang natin ginagawa, October 1, 2021. And then, after this, it is expected that our regional and division orientation, as well as the school orientation, will be provided, no? So, in relation to this, we would like to ask the help of our ESP supervisors in the regional and division level, ayan, to possibly also have their respective orientations, no? So it could be an online orientation, or depending on the preferred platform of each division. Our target is to reach our parents and learners, also our career advocates, our guidance counselors, in relation to this particular program. Next, we also have the learning materials under the career guidance program. So this is really important that we know which materials should be utilized in each particular grade level. Okay, for kindergarten to junior high school, we have the career guidance competencies included in the homeroom guidance self-learning modules. Therefore, kapag gumagawa sila ng modules on homeroom guidance, under the homeroom guidance, automatic siya kasi embedded yung ating career development domain sa ating homeroom guidance modules. Doon sila talaga makikita. Now, if someone will ask you, ibig sabihin ba nito, the career guidance program can be, kumbaga parang from kindergarten to grade 12? Yes, definitely. Yun nga lang, in our setup right now, we cannot have another set of module for our kinder to junior high school, no? Iba rin kasi yung mga pangangailangan at iba din yung setup or the modalities. So we stick with the homeroom guidance self-learning modules for the meantime, no? But our target for the next years, kung maayos na yung magiging sitwasyon natin, we will also have specific activities, school-based activities or classroom-based activities, as well as learning materials that can be utilized by our kindergarten to junior high school. So we also look at it as a future or an endeavor na maaring mangyari, no, sa atin, sa Department of Education. We also provided the supplementary materials or the Learner's Portfolio Development video developed by DepEd and Unilab Foundation. So this can be used by our junior high school. The topic is on the career guidance portfolio. Later, after this session, kasama din natin ang Unilab Foundation who will discuss and probably show us a portion of the content of this particular video, and this will be made available to all of you, no? Meron tayong link or Google Drive na paglalagyan nito. So we expect that, or the suggested schedule for the implementation or for the supplementary material will be from September 2021 to January 2022. So open naman siya from quarter 1 to quarter 2. And then for grade 10, ito yung medyo mahirap na transition talaga because they make major decisions in their lives, no? So we have partners from Simeo Inotech who joined or collaborated with us in the development of the multiple career development pathways or the MCDP toolkit. Okay, so this is already available in the DepEd Learning Resource Portal. And you can make use of this from September 2021 to March 2022. We also have the Senior High School Tracks and Strands video developed by DepEd BCD and Simeo Inotech. So this is also included or this is available in the DepEd Learning Resource Portal. At meron din siyang YouTube, no? Nasa YouTube din siya. At nasa Simeo Inotech din siya na website. So you can use this quarter 1 to quarter 2, no? Why quarter 1 to quarter 2 only? Because probably by quarter 3, yan, latter part of the school year, they are asked or they are being asked to give their possible tracks and strands or to choose their possible tracks and strands. Yan. So makikita na natin na makakatulong yung mga video na ito for them to realize their potential, their interests, their talents, and also their career interest, no? Through this. So maganda, makikita natin dito the process of discovering oneself, the potentials, and then discovering the different options, no, in relation to career development. And then for grade 11 and grade 12, we will still adapt the Career Guidance Teacher's Manual for Senior High School. So this is available in the DepEd Learning Resource Portal. And a sample of this can be seen in Annex A, which I will show you later. So for our grade 11 to grade 12, ang kanilang career guidance will start quarter 2 until quarter 4. Okay, so these are just activities that can be done at home, no? Yung mga classroom-based activities, hindi talaga natin siya isinama. Kasi marami dito sa Teacher's Manual for Senior High School ay makapapakinabangan natin kahit na nasa bahay, no? And then we also have the supplementary materials provided by DOLE, DOST, CHED, TESDA, and other partner agencies. So this can be included as a supplementary material for school year 2021-2022. I know some of you do have contacts with the local DOLE or the local PESO. So you can also communicate with them kung meron kayong mga possible na needs in relation to career guidance, no? So later on, we will also meet a person who will discuss the labor market information. She's from the Department of Labor and Employment. This is the sample Annex A. Yan. We actually harvested the activities from the Career Guidance Teacher's Manual for grade 11 and grade 12. So makikita ninyo dyan, we have the standard, as well as the competency. These are the career guidance or the career development competencies that we lifted from our homeroom guidance program. No? And then, you can see there the module number and title. So, nandyan naman siya. Halimbawa, sa Module 1, the title is Road to the Right Choice. So, what are the objectives of this particular module? Explain the different factors affecting the choices in life and profession, appreciate the factors in choosing a profession, and identify the knowledge and skills needed in the different professions and life choices. So ano yung main activity o yung mga activities na inadapt natin? So halimbawa, you can find on page 2 ang sikreto sa buhay ni Selena. In Appendix 1, you can see there the activity sheet 1.1. We also included the page number. And then, we also included the gabay na tanong, page 83, because they can do this at home. And then, the lecturette. Okay, factors affecting career and life options on pages 3 to 7. So, paano ba siya binibigay or paano ba yung output na hinihingi natin? Nakastipulate din siya dito sa ating learning plan, no? So, we have activity sheet 1.1, which can be found on page 83, and then activity sheet 1.4 on page 8. So what are the skills and processes to master? Nakalagay din dyan. So self-motivation, critical thinking, decision-making, and knowing and understanding the factors how one makes choices. So this is really critical, especially nowadays, no? Kasi ang ano natin dito, ang target natin, magpatuloy pa rin sila sa kanilang pagpaplano. They cannot stop, no? Or else, pagdating ng after grade 11 ba ito or after grade 12, masa-stuck na lang ba sila? So we really need to have a continuous support, ayan, sa kanilang mga career development processes. Okay? Next, we have the career guidance portfolio. So this is expected, this is expected sa ating mga learners, no? So, the career guidance outputs shall be compiled in the career guidance portfolio. So, this must contain the following: accomplished activity sheets, copy of academic grades, assessment results, and activity outputs relevant to career guidance. So, you will ask your learners or our learners to have a career guidance portfolio, no? Ito ba ay isasubmit, no? Maaring tanungin, ito ba ay isasubmit? Not necessarily, no? Unless advanced na yung ating, actually marami pang aspect yung guidance and counseling services that we really need to focus on, no? But the career guidance portfolio, makita natin sana by the end of the school year that they have this, especially for our junior high school and senior high school. Kasi yun yung makakatulong sa kanila in making their decision or in discovering their options, no? When we say assessment results, this could include the NCAE result, no? However, for this year, nakalagay naman siya sa ating school calendar, but we don't have yet the specific schedule as well as the procedures for the NCAE. So we will wait for further announcement regarding the assessment. So for the meantime, yung ilalagay muna natin dyan, most probably for grade 10, magiging feasible na or magagamit natin yung MCDP toolkit, no? And then learners may create a physical, hard copy portfolio or an electronic soft copy portfolio or e-portfolio. This portfolio will be utilized until they finish senior high school. So why are we doing this portfolio? This is our basis, kagaya nga ng sinabi ko. Hindi tayo magkakaroon ng, kumbaga parang hindi natin sila imbobombard ng napakaraming activity just for nothing. They need to get something out of these activities. At yung mga summary na nakukuha natin from the portfolio or the descriptions that we see from the assessments, no? Though hindi yan yung talagang national assessment na magiging basis natin. Maaring sa taon na ito, hindi pa, no? Pero makikita nila kung ano yung mas magkakaroon sila ng clear picture kung ano yung nais nilang gawin in the future, no? Or in that sense, para sa senior high school nila. Hindi ito magiging, kumbaga, hindi magiging baseless yung kanilang mga decisions, no? Yun ang iniiwasan natin, na gaya-gayahan lang after ng grade 10, kung saan yung kabarkada doon lang pupunta, or kung saan yung mga ganong factors. So that's the main use of our career guidance portfolio. Later, our guest speaker will also include in her discussion about the career guidance portfolio. Ayan, mas magkakaroon tayo ng mas malalim na pag-intindi o pag-unawa sa ating career guidance portfolio. Next, letter D, the career counseling and consultation. So, under the Career Guidance Program for school year 2021-2022, we also included the career counseling and consultation. So, ano ba yung pagkakaiba nila? Career counseling is the process of assisting learners with their career development by helping them plan, organize, and decide on their life and career goals. Malawak siya, kasama yung kanyang buhay, at yung kanyang career goal. And then, a registered guidance counselor shall conduct career counseling to learners by following the existing ethical and legal provisions for its practice and health and safety standards set by the IATF. No? So for our guidance counselors, depende kung nasaan tayo, tingnan natin kung ano yung standards na sineset ng IATF. We know that ang pinaka-effective pa rin when it comes to counseling, yung face-to-face. But hanggat hindi naman ina-allow yung face-to-face, what can we do para magkaroon ng career counseling, no? And also, meron din tayong tinatawag na career consultation. So, career consultation is the process of assisting learners by providing relevant information about different curriculum exits, courses, specializations, opportunities, and other information that can guide them in selecting their career path. So this may be given preferably by an RGC or a career guidance advocate, no? So, meron tayo sa Annex B na procedure in conducting the career consultation. So we will deal with that later. I will explain. Bakit tayo may career consultation? We know for a fact that we don't have the desired or the talagang yung number of guidance counselors in each school, no? So, magsa-stop ba tayo doon in providing the information services ng guidance and counseling? No. We can actually give the career consultation even if we are not licensed. However, dapat may capacity tayo to do it. How do we capacitate ourselves? Definitely, kailangan nagbabasa tayo at tayo ay may kaalaman din tungkol dito sa iba't ibang impormasyon sa career guidance, no? We cannot tell them na halimbawa if they would like to talk to us or to discuss about the curriculum exits, hindi natin pwedeng sabihin na magbasa ka na lang about curriculum exits. As career advocates, career guidance advocates, we should be ready with those information, no? Okay. So how do we proceed with this career consultation? This can be found in Annex B of this DM. So first, guidance counselors and career guidance advocates provide career consultation services. Malinaw naman siya. Learners should be informed that the school offers career consultation services. So the school should provide procedure, schedule, scope, and limitations of this service. No? So if you have your school webpage or website, yan, baka pwedeng i-include nyo na rin siya na merong career consultation that maaring i-avail ng lahat ng learners natin, especially for our grade 10 learners, no? And then each session may last from 30 minutes to 60 minutes. So the session includes introduction and building rapport. Definitely, that's how we do it, no? Hindi naman pwedeng, anong kailangan mo? Tapos, ito na yung mga brochures na kailangan mo, magbasa ka na lang, no? We need to really look into the person, no? Na nangangailangan ng service na yon. Asking about the learner's career concerns. Mahalaga yan. Kasi baka minsan, yung career concerns na hindi naman nire-raise sa atin, yun yung ibigay natin. Baka mapangunahan natin. So we really need to clarify on that. What is their career concern? And then exploring different aspects of the learner's concern. And then we also offer possible sources of information. Dito pa lang yung mga possible sources. So hindi tayo magbibigay ng possible sources or other kinds of intervention hanggat hindi natin nakikita kung ano talaga yung pangangailangan in that particular consultation, no? So we offer them possible sources like pamphlet, magazines, brochures, or online resources or articles. So if you are a designated or a career guidance advocate or a career guidance designate, you should be ready with this. At dapat, yung mga resources mo din, mga relevant resources talaga. Hindi siya parang vlog lang or kung ano man na magsasabi, no? That's very dangerous. Sabi ko nga din dito sa kapag meron akong discussion about this, yung mga careers, mga emerging careers, wala namang masama doon sa emerging careers na meron tayo ngayon. Especially yung mga nakikita natin about sa gaming, yung mga ganyan. But, ang kailangan nating ibigay sa kanila is the whole information or the complete information about these emerging careers, no? Hindi kasi sila automatic na kapag gumawa sila rin na halimbawa, one of the emerging careers is itong mga ng mga video, may kinikita na rin sila at hindi lahat ganun yung patutunguhan. So what can we give them? Ayan, what can we give them as a bigger picture and as a clearer idea, no, regarding a certain career. So hindi natin din sila ililid into a certain course or a certain track or strand dahil yun yung interest natin o yun yung nakikita natin na nandun pa rin sana sila sa school if we have senior high school, no? Baka kasi may mga pagbabago pa in their interest, no? So we give them the complete information. And then assisting in the creation of action plans or outputs. Huwag ninyong bibitawan yung inyong mga learners hanggat wala siyang action plans or outputs, no? Kasi sayang naman yung magiging session ninyo. If you're going to hold a consultation, make sure na meron kayong output, no? May output yung learner. So the career consultation aims to assist learners by equipping them with significant information relevant or related to career development. So this may include the schools. Ayan. So they will be interested. For grade 10, kailangan alam natin sa ating mga divisions, ano yung mga schools available for senior high school na nag-o-offer ng mga tracks and strands. We should be ready with those information. Tapos, scholarships, no? Ano yung mga scholarships? Ano yung mga maaari nilang i-avail in case na mga kailangan sila ng mga scholarships? And then the courses or degree programs. Okay? Magugulat ka sa career consultation upon graduation or bago matapos yung graduation ng grade 10, may mga pinag-iisipan na silang kurso, no? So we welcome that. Makikita naman natin yung interest nila. However, halimbawa, yung kurso na gusto nila ay hindi talaga parang, say for example, if they would like to pursue engineering, okay? So if they would like to have engineering as a course for the tertiary education at ang gusto nilang exit ay tertiary education, definitely, doon pa lang sa track and strand, subukan na nating ituro sa kanila ano ba yung mga requirements for this particular track or strand para pagdating ng kolehiyo, sila ay mapunta doon sa kurso na gusto nila. We also make use of this career development activities, no? Para mas ma-clarify sa kanila kung ano yung mga kailangan nilang gawin para makuha nila o ma-achieve nila yung plans nila in relation doon sa kanilang nais na kuning kurso o track or strand, no? And then very important also is the labor market information, no? So makikita natin dito yung mga trends, makikita natin dito kung ano yung mga possible employment or possible yung mga makikita natin na magbo-boom, no? Pero may mga ganyan. But we also look into the local, yung mga local labor information. Baka may ganun kayo sa inyong respective regions. Kasi yung LMI, medyo malayo pa yan sa kanila, no? Kumbaga, tutulungan pa lang natin sila to realize through the LMI. Pero sa atin, sa ating locality, baka naman makita na din ninyo yung mga trends, no? On a particular job market. Baka nandun lang sa paligid ninyo. So, baka makatulong tayo in relation to that. Tingnan na natin, ano ba yung mga business na meron, ano ba yung mga maari nilang gawin na trabaho, ayan, if they would like to pursue employment after senior high school. Definitely meron yan, ano? And then, we also have the organizations, no? Ito medyo mahirap, especially now that marami pa rin yung mga hindi talaga natin kakayanin na magkaroon ng face-to-face. But if they manage or the student manages to have an organization, makikita din dito yung kanilang interest, no? So ano yung organizations na sinasalihan nila at ano yung baka pwedeng i-explore din natin ano yung kanilang nakukuha or ano yung kanilang natututuhan from that particular exposure sa mga organizations na yan. And then trainings, we should be open, we should be open with the fact na maraming available trainings. Ayan, yung kasunod niyan yung skills development and certification. Hindi naman siya limited sa techbook. Maaring halimbawa, bago rin siya, isa sa mga curriculum exit, yung middle level skills development, kailangan meron din tayong listahan o meron din tayong kaalaman tungkol dito sa mga trainings and skills development and certification. Kasi mahalaga siya. Maaring interest niya ay academic, pero baka meron din siyang mga interest or mga skills na gusto pang i-develop sa kanyang sarili. And then the processes. Mahalaga ito. Remember, when we graduated high school, yung processes pa lang o yung process pa lang ng pag-a-apply sa ating mga colleges and universities, nangangapa rin tayo dyan. Lalo kung halimbawa yung school kung saan tayo nanggaling ay wala talagang matibay na guidance services on this, no? The information services. So, ito rin, isa sa mga mapapakita natin or magagawa natin in our consultation is ibigay din ano yung process na pagdadaanan nila from grade 10 sige, tingnan natin from grade 9 ano yung mga process papunta sa grade 10 and then sa grade 10 papunta sa senior high school and then sa senior high school paano sila doon sa 4 curriculum exits. Definitely may iba't ibang proseso at dapat as career advocates and guidance counselors and guidance designates, we have this familiarization about these processes, no? Good thing sa Department of Education, no? We have kumbaga parang meron tayong mga guided processes through DMs and DOs na binibigay natin. Okay? And then, we also have the referrals or linkages, no? Why do we need the referrals or linkages? Definitely, we cannot perform everything, no? Hindi natin kayang masakop yung kabuuan talaga, no? Maaring kailangan natin ng mga partners in relation dito sa ating career guidance program. So we need to know the organizations, the institutions where we can refer our students, no? Or we can link with them, we can establish linkages. This is very true, no, sa ating paghahanap o kaya pagtulong sa kanila kung saan sila maaring, halimbawa, if they would like to have the curriculum exit employment, kailangan talaga natin ng mga linkages na yan ng mga business establishment or mga institutions na kayang mag-hire ng ating mga senior high school graduates. Also the schools, no? You can also have those schools, colleges and universities, technical vocational schools, to be one of your partners para sa referral and linkages. And then, we need to have, ayan, yung malinaw na kaalaman tungkol sa requirements ng iba't ibang curriculum exits, no? And then the different career assessment tools. Dapat familiar din tayo dyan, no? So after this orientation, you may want to read the other DepEd orders in relation to assessment and kung ano pa man yung mga kinakailangan for each curriculum exit, no? Okay, so the guidance counselor and career guidance advocate should have a proper documentation of all facilitated career consultations. So ano yung documentation na yan? Okay, na sinasabi natin. Hindi lang siya basta logbook, no? Kinakailangan malinaw kung ano yung naging concern at ano yung ibinigay natin, no? This is our way of establishing good documentation about our sessions with our learners, no? Kasi hindi tayo, kumbaga parang it's our protection din na hindi tayo babalikan na ito yung sinabi nung career guidance advocate namin or ito yung sinabi nung guidance counselor where in fact you have your documentation. So concerns beyond information on career guidance should be handled by a registered guidance counselor or this may be referred to other professionals for further assistance. So malalaman nyo naman yan, dun pa lang sa exploration part, dun sa exploration phase natin kanina, na inaalam ninyo kung ano yung talagang concern, malalaman na din ninyo kung sino yung dapat na i-refer. Kasi beyond information service, yung kayang ibigay, yung kinakailangan ng learner, no? So tandaan natin, pag lumabas na dito sa mga topic na ito, na binigay namin, from A to letter M, most probably, kinakailangan na natin siyang i-refer sa ating guidance counselor, no? Okay. So, malinaw yan about the career consultation procedure. Now, we also have the curriculum exit tracking system, no? So all schools shall ensure to account all their graduates for school year 2021-2022, including their chosen curriculum exit using the link, yan, you can find on the screen. The list link will be opened 2 weeks before the school year ends and shall be closed after a month, no? So, kagaya nga ng nakastipulate sa ating DM, hindi pa po ito open, no? So, hindi po kayo maghahanap ng link after this orientation. Bubuksan natin yung link 2 weeks before the end of the school year. At para kanino lamang siya? Hindi po ito para sa grade 6 or para sa grade 10. Pag tinitingnan na po natin yung curriculum exit, para lamang po ito sa grade 12. No? So, malinaw po yan. If you attended this orientation, hindi kayo maghahanap ng pag-open ng link ng ganito kaaga. Tinitingnan natin yan by the end of the school year, no? Ibig sabihin nun, kung nakapili na sila, tapos na rin sila doon sa mga modules and activities na kailangan nilang pagdaanan so that meron na silang idea or may background na din sila about their interest and their decisions, possible decisions for the curriculum exit, no? So, graduates of grade 12, no? So, sinong batch? Kaninong batch? School year 2021-2022. Parang may mga tanong kasi last year. Pwede bang isama yung 2019, 2018? Hindi po natin isasama yun. Ang sakop pa lamang po natin, kagaya yung last year na curriculum exit tracking system, yung graduate ng 2021. Ngayon naman pong taon, yung gagraduate ng 2022. No? So malinaw po iyan. Sino po yung sasagot? Ayan, ito yung mga commonly asked questions, no? Sino yung sasagot nito? Ang sasagot po nito ay ang mismong bata. Ma'am, wala po silang email address. Grade 12 na sila. They need the email address. Kaya nga nilang mag-Facebook, kaya nga nilang mag-Instagram. Therefore, meron niyang mga email address. Meron lang tayong ilan na pinagbibigyan, lalong-lalo na yung walang access sa internet. That's the time that we involve our class advisors, no? To gather the information in the tracking system para sila yung mag-submit na lang online, no? Pero that's a case-to-case basis and we encourage na sana sila because this is also an application nung kanilang natutuhan. By this time, by grade 12, dapat marunong na yan mag-send ng email. Dapat alam na nila yung pagsagot sa mga forms, no? Kasi kung hindi pa nila yan alam by grade 12, what will happen to them? Hindi talaga sila ready, ibig sabihin. Kaya isa yun sa mga, actually dalawa yan dun sa mga competencies na itinuturo din ng curriculum exit tracking system natin. And we should also remember that the generated data will be used for policy or curricular reforms. So if you will ask us, kailan magiging available yung mga data na kinuha natin or yung nagather natin, that's after siguro, kapag after ng closing ng link na ito, siguro give us 2 to 3 months before we can generate. Ayan. So, hindi naman po yun, para rin yan sa ating lahat. Kaya lang, it will be very difficult for us to provide you right after the gathering of the data. No? So, siguro pagka-close niya, halimbawa, nag-close na siya ng July, August, September, October. That's the time na maari kaming makapag-distribute sa inyo, sa inyong regions, ng kanilang mga responses, no? Para may idea din kayo. And also, kailangan din kasi natin yung count na ito para sa reports natin. Mamaya ipapakita ko sa inyo yan. So definitely, yung pagsasubmit, we can actually ask them to save the screenshot para alam din natin ilan yung pumasok na information doon sa curriculum exit tracking system natin. Okay? Now, we shall have the program implementers. So, sino-sino ba yung mga involved sa ating career guidance program? For our career guidance program, we have, in the school level, we have the school head. So, ano yung expected from our school heads? Designate the career guidance advocates for school year 2021-2022. Lead the implementation of the career guidance program, including supervision and monitoring of school career guidance activities. Conduct of orientation for teachers, learners, and parents on career guidance program. Allocate budget for the materials and other related expenses for the conduct of the program, and submit the school career guidance program implementation report, Annex C, to the division supervisor. Okay? So ganito yung itsura ng ating Annex C. Nakalagay dyan, Annex C, School Career Guidance Implementation Report. The school, the division, the date of submission, name of school head, and the region. Kailan to sinasubmit? This is annual, no? Ang ating mga division and regional supervisors will be the ones to provide you with a schedule. This is an annual report, no? So, say for example, if you look into the items here, we have the career guidance program, career guidance learning activity plan, and the career counseling and consultation. So also on the fourth box, you can see there the curriculum exit tracking system. So ano yung laman nung sa facilitation, no? Yung first part. So sa facilitation of career guidance orientation, you may attach documentation, photos, videos, program matrix, summary of activity, evaluation report. So this one, we need evidences, no? So halimbawa, you conducted a school orientation, lagay nyo dyan, school orientation on career guidance program, and then the date of facilitation, kailan siya ginawa, sa duration ng 1 year. You decide also, kasi kailangan nyo yan i-design sa inyong respective schools. And then the target number of attendees. So say for example, you are targeting only grade 10 learners. So ilan lang yung target number of attendees. Hindi natin ilalagay yung total number of students, no? Sino lang ba yung target number of attendees? Usually ginagawa natin siya per grade level. Or kung medyo marami tayong panahon, maaring gawin din natin siya per section. And then actual number of attendees. So we understand bakit natin tinitingnan yung target number tapos yung actual number. Tinitingnan natin dito kasi yung feasibility dahil iba-iba yung learning modality, no? So say for example, ang target number of attendees natin ay 400. Lahat sila ay nasa halimbawa online learning, no? So may nagsabi doon sa out of the 400, ang nakarating lang ay 200. What happened to the other 200, no? So makikita natin diyan ano pa yung ibang modalities din na maaaring gawin in relation sa ating career guidance orientation, no? So maari kasing hindi talaga kaya na mag-online ng bata. So ano pa yung pwede? Yung outcome, doon natin ilalagay yung mga possible, yung kinalabasan ng orientation. Ito bang population na ito, mas madali sa kanila yung kanilang pagbibigay ng or paggawa ng decision in relation to career guidance, no? So yun yung mga outcome na tinitingnan natin. And then the career guidance learning activity plan. So ito ay titingnan natin yung actual accomplishment, no? So letter A provides relevant and updated information to learners. So ano yung schedule of distribution and retrieval of activity sheets, learning resource link, and other supplementary information. Dito mag-iiba-iba yan, no? Malaki yung diferensya niya pagdating doon sa ating mga different learning modalities. So ano yung actual accomplishment ng school? So yun. Wala namang perfect number. Wala tayong target na ganun. Pero paano natin ibinigay, dapat na doon siya sa actual accomplishment, paano natin ibinigay yung relevant and updated information to our learners? Isa-stipulate lang doon, no? And then, prepares and distributes career guidance learning plan. Meron na kayong career guidance learning plan. So, paano ninyo masasabi na naka-distribute siya ng maayos, no? So, ilagay nyo lang din kung paano dinistribute yung ating career guidance learning plan. And then, prepares and distributes career guidance learning activity sheets, no? Pwede yang soft copy or hard copy. Depende din yan sa allocation, budget allocation, at sa learning delivery na mayroon kayo sa school ninyo o yung most preferred ng bata, no? So, ang kagandahan kasi sa career guidance, lahat ay available online. Pwede rin siyang ipasa via messenger. Hindi ganun kalalaki yung mga file niya. So, I am encouraging na instead of having it na tawag dito hard copy, baka pwedeng soft copy yung i-distribute. Pati yung output, kasi meron din siyang implication dun sa e-portfolio. Yung physical kasi ngayon, mas malaki yung pagkakataon o yung chance na mawala yun. Halimbawa, pinagawa natin sila ng collage or in relation dito sa mga career guidance activities natin, may mga outputs sila. Baka rin mawala. So at least madaling maitabi or madali yung soft copy, no? So tingnan natin yung feasibility niyan. Pero kung physical lang or yung hard copy lang ang kaya talaga, hindi naman natin yun pipigilan. And then, attend to the learner's concerns in different modalities. So, madali naman siya. Paano nyo yun mapapatunayan? Di naman natin kailangan ng lahat ng picture, pero pakita lang natin paano natin ginawang available yon. And then, encourages learners to appropriately use tools, ideas, methods, or ways of knowing to accomplish the activity and or solve the problems, no? Kasi maaring dun sa learning activity plan, no, hindi pa nandun or hindi pa kumpleto yung direction or procedure na gagawin. So, paano natin yon mas mapapalinaw o paano yung ginawang method or strategy ng school para mas maging malinaw yon sa mga learners na gagamit ng material na yon, no? So, dun siya papasok. And then we have the career counseling and consultation. So, kung meron naman, ang ilalagay nyo lang dyan ay accomplished, no? So, responds appropriately to learners' questions and comments, tapos explains important ideas in a clear and practical way, provides time and direction for individual counseling or consultation, attends to the learner's concerns in different modalities, and responds appropriately to learners' questions, clarifications, and comments, no? So kung nagawa naman, ibig sabihin available ang career counseling and consultation sa school nyo mismo, you can just put accomplished under doon sa accomplishment, no? And then number 4, the curriculum exit tracking system. So number of senior high school graduates. So dapat kung meron kayong 700 na senior high school na graduate, ang target natin sana lahat sila ay magkaroon ng entry doon sa ating curriculum exit tracking system. That's our target. However, kung hindi siya ma-reach because of some difficulties, ilalagay lamang yan as a notation or lagyan natin ng recommendation. Kasi baka mamaya ang kailangan pala nating i-distribute hard copy din ng curriculum exit tracking system. However, ang downside lang ng hard copy, mas matatagalan tayo kasi i-encode pa natin yan isa-isa. So, at this point, early pa lang, no, ihanda na rin natin sila. Nakakasagot yan ng mga Google Forms and all. Meron tayong mga online din na survey via Messenger. You can look into that, no? Baka kaya nila na i-send lang natin yung link tapos they can accomplish that. Doon sa mga ano na yan, through the link, no? Isa yan sa mga training na dapat alam nila or the competencies. And then prepared by the name of and signature of school head. So kanino niya ibibigay ito? Isasubmit ito sa ESP Division Supervisor. So mamaya, bibigay ko sa inyo ano yung task ng ating division level. Okay? What is the role naman of our guidance counselor if ever you have a guidance counselor in your school? So the guidance counselor shall assist the school head in the overall implementation of the school career guidance activities. So simula doon sa orientation hanggang doon sa monitoring and evaluation, the guidance counselor may assist the school head. And then provide technical assistance to career advocates on the implementation of school career guidance activities, and provide counseling and referral services when necessary. So this is in accordance to RA 9258 or the Guidance and Counseling Law of 2004. By the way, before I forget, meron tayong counseling and referral services also through a DM, no? We will have our orientation next week in relation to counseling and referral. Kasi iba din yung kinakailangan natin in relation dito sa ating counseling and referral services. So I hope all of you, ayan, baka maari din kayong mag-attend ng ating national orientation on counseling and referral system for our learners for school year 2021-2022. Okay. And then here, the career guidance advocate. So, ano yung task or ano yung roles and responsibilities niya, no? Facilitate the printing and distribution of learning materials and other supplementary materials on career guidance, no? So, maaring kasing printed or maaaring soft file yung i-distribute. And then disseminate information for the learners such as senior high school tracks and strands offered in the division, labor market information, schools and courses for college, technical courses for middle-level skills development, and entrepreneurship-related programs and materials that the learners may utilize. And then they can also conduct the career consultation as deemed necessary and facilitate the completion and submission of all documents relevant to the career guidance program, no? So in some cases, our career guidance advocate also works as the guidance designate. So ibig sabihin, yung other task niya includes the homeroom guidance program, no? So dito, sa school level, maaring mag-designate ang ating school head ng specific person as a career guidance advocate and another person who can be the guidance designate. Possible yon, no? Lalong-lalo na kung malaki yung population. If you're going to ask me, ano ba yung ratio na kakailanganin o ano yung ratio required in this particular program? Ideally, this is 1:500, the guidance counselors, no? Dito sa career guidance advocate, since limited yung ating services na maipoprovide for school year 2021-2022, we understand na kakayanin siguro up to 1,000, no? Pero wag namang sobra-sobra doon dahil mahihirapan din yung career guidance advocate natin, no? So yun po, para mas maging efficient din sila. And you can also maximize yung mga possible services na maaring maibigay ng ating career guidance advocate. So for the career guidance advocate, it is good that you attended this national orientation. Maari ring mag-initiate yung ating mga division level supervisors and the regional level supervisors para sa capacity building ng career guidance advocate. You know what, actually 2 weeks ago, meron tayong mga kasamahan na talagang nagpa-personal message kasi bagong designate lang sila sa guidance and counseling or the guidance designate, ano? As guidance designate. Tapos, medyo malayo yung mga guidance counselors na license, yung mga licensed guidance counselors doon sa school kung nasaan sila. At wala talaga silang idea about the guidance and counseling services. So, humihingi sila ng tulong. So ito din, yung appeal ko sa ating mga ESP supervisors in the division and regional level that we provide advocacy or the capacity building, no? Let us capacitate yung mga dinedesignate natin, no? Lalong-lalo na sa school level because they are the frontliners. Sila yung talagang nagpa-facilitate or nag-i-implement nung ating mga program. So, part of our obligation is to really provide and train them how to do these things, no? Kaya kahit na gabing-gabi, minsan nire-replyan ko talaga para lang matulungan, no? Kasi yun yung medyo gap na kailangan natin i-ensure na mabigyan ng ma-address natin, no? So yun. We cannot just tell them na, oh, you are designated for this year, you do these things according to this DM. No, hindi po siya ganoon. Kailangan meron po talagang proper capacity building or the training for them, no? Marami po silang tanong in relation dito sa ating mga services. Okay, now we move forward to our schools division office who's in charge, the edukasyon sa pagpapakatao supervisor of the curriculum implementation division or the CID shall, lead the division implementation of career guidance program, coordinate with the School Governance and Operations Division for the turnover of career guidance program documents and budget allocation for school year 2021-2022. For everyone's information, nanggaling kasi ito sa office ni Yusek Allen before, no? And it was transferred to the CLMD, the CID, and the curriculum and instruction sa central office, no? So if ever na hindi pa po nakakapag-turnover, na hindi pa nakakapag-turnover, you may ask your SGOD, no? Pero kung nakapag-turnover naman na, no need. Kasi baka sabihin nila, ano yung kumbaga parang wala na kaming ita-turn over, no? Ito lang naman ay para doon sa mga hindi pa nakakapag-turn over. And then, provide schools with relevant and updated information relative to the conduct of career guidance activities, such as tracks and strands offering in the division, labor market information, schools and courses for college education, technical courses for the middle level skills development, certification process or guidelines and entrepreneurship-related programs and materials that learners may utilize. So ito yung parang research part na task ng ating ESP supervisor, no? hindi naman mag-isa lamang siya dito. Actually, pwede din siyang mag-tap ng mga possible individuals or ng mga guidance counselors in the division who can help her na mag-gather. Tapos yung information na i-gather na yun yung binablast natin sa mga schools, no? And then, provide career guidance, learning materials, and supplementary materials for the schools. This year, hindi naman tayo mahihirapan, no, in relation dito sa supplementary materials because we have that. Ayan, ibibigay ko sa inyo yung link ng Google Drive natin for those supplementary materials. Tapos, kapag may bago, doon din namin siya ipapasok para no need na siya na i-download sa ating learning portal, no? But we will also make those available sa ating LR portal para naman doon sa hindi makaka-access ng Google Drive, no? Para walang reason na hindi kasi namin na access or wala kaming kopya, yung mga ganyan. Also, some of our learning, our supplementary materials, nasa YouTube na rin siya. Yan yung isa sa mga magandang bagay that after the evaluation of the implementation last year, naging bukas din tayo, yung TWG, yung team na nag-craft din nitong another DM na ito na maibigay din yung mga possible links, no, in relation dito na hindi mahihirapan yung learners mismo ma-access nila. And then we also have to, or the ESP supervisor task, no, shall establish linkages with other government offices, NGOs, and groups relevant to the conduct of career guidance activities, no? So yung ating mga kasama sa federation, ayan, yung FCGANP, if you are familiar with the organization, they may actually coordinate with the school's division office through the ESP supervisor in relation dun sa mga possible tie-up nila in relation dun sa mga programs natin sa career guidance program. At maganda yon na mangyari. Kapag ganun, maganda rin na mamaya makita rin natin na possible din that through the regional office yung magiging ganong linkages. Pero yung other organizations and private organizations, ayan, maari din, or the non-government organizations, maari makipag-usap din sa ating mga ESP supervisor in relation dito sa ating career guidance program. Baka meron pang mga other supplementary material that they can provide our learners. Ayan. Let's just make sure na hindi sila yung type of organization who will ask us to pay trainings, no? Hindi po ganun. May mga ganun kasing lumalapit din sa central office na sasabihin nila they would like to provide the supplementary material, but they need or we need to pay them for the training. Sana hindi na ganun kasi established naman yung ating career guidance program. And what we need is sa support, maaring tayo-tayo din yung magsuportahan dito, no? Hindi natin pagbabayarin yung sino man para lang magbigay sa atin ng technical assistance because sa structure natin, we can provide technical assistance to our colleagues, no? And then support, monitor, and evaluate the conduct of career guidance activities and submit the division career guidance implementation report, Annex D, to the regional office. Okay, so this is how Annex D looks like. Ayan, the Division Career Guidance Implementation Report. So you can see there, Division Career Guidance Implementation Report. You can include there the name of your division and then the region. So meron tayo ditong ilang mga pamantayan, no, na tinitingnan. Say for example, school number 1, yan yung sakop ng division. School 1, gumawa ba sila ng career guidance orientation? So you are going to base this dun sa binigay na report ng ating school heads. So makikita ninyo dyan, O is for outstanding. So 90% to 100% participation of stakeholders, adherence to the guidelines or evidence-based practices, timelines and quality delivery of services, outstanding evaluation results after each activity. So yun yung sinispell out natin na 90 to 100%. makikita nyo yan doon sa report na binibigay ng school head kung talaga bang nakapag-adhere sila doon sa guidelines kasi may mga items doon na hinihimay din. And then very satisfactory, 80 to 89%. So 80 to 89% participation of stakeholders. So be it the orientation of learners, the orientation of teachers, or the parents, ayun yung average na tinitingnan, ano? And then adherence to the guidelines or evident best practices, timeliness, and quality delivery of services, and very satisfactory evaluation results after each activity. So yun yung nilalagay natin dito sa career guidance orientation, career guidance learning plan, and career consultation and career counseling. Also for curriculum exit tracking system. No? So dito lang siya, ang ilalagay nyo lang ito. O ba siya, VS, satisfactory, needs improvement ba, or poor? Now, what is your recommendation based on this particular report, no? Ano yung recommendation? We need your recommendation para pagdating sa regional report, mamaya makikita nyo, exactly parang similar lang din sila dito. Makikita ninyo ano yung mga pwedeng mechanisms na pwede pa nating gawin to further improve our program, no? And we need that. Hindi naman natin titingnan dito, itong division na ito, karamihan ng school, nagkaroon tayo ng needs improvement, no? So titingnan din natin based on your recommendation kung ano yung pwede nating magawa pa na pamamaraan para mas mag-improve yung ating participation as well as the implementation of the career guidance program. And then this should be prepared and signed by our ESP supervisor and noted by our schools division superintendent. Now, in the regional office, so the Curriculum and Learning Management Division or the CLMD, through the Edukasyon sa Pagpapakatao Supervisor shall support career guidance program activities, ensure proper implementation of the career guidance program through monitoring and evaluation, provide technical assistance to division supervisors through orientation, training, and capacity building activities, and submit the Regional Career Guidance Implementation Report or the Annex E to the National Office, no? So as what have Ma'am Bell mentioned earlier, yan, during our opening program, isa din sa target natin why we are doing the orientation para magkaroon din tayo ng chance to plan for our implementation sa ating specific region. So if ever that you will cascade this orientation to other members or to other stakeholders na kailangan mabigyan ng orientation na ito, you need to have a concrete plan o schedule, no, in relation sa monitoring and evaluation, in relation dito sa other capacity building activities. You may include that, no? So dito makikita na rin ano yung napo-project natin na kakailangan o kinakailangan ng ating mga implementers, no, sa division at sa school level. So that is the task of the regional supervisor, no? Paano natin sila maa-assist? Kayo rin kasi yung nakakaalam kung ano yung naging performance ng inyong division or ng inyong region for last year's career guidance implementation. So kung meron kayong mga nais ipatupad ngayon or nais na i-propose na gawin sa ating division at schools, you may do so, no? Yan po yung kagandahan ng meron tayong orientation para ma-orient nyo rin sila ano yung ways forward ng ating implementation ng program na ito. So you are required to submit the Annex E or the Regional Career Guidance Implementation Report. So very similar doon sa reporting system na ginawa natin sa division. So more of a consolidation. Ang critical lamang dito is your recommendation. Kasi dito din makikita natin ano yung mga possible interventions na kinakailangan ma-establish sa ating career guidance program to further help our stakeholders, our learners, our teachers, our career advocates, and our parents, no? Paano natin mas mapapabuti? Laging ganun yung giya natin sa career guidance. Even sa homeroom guidance, we are not asking you to submit reports para para maging point of reference natin kung naging mahusay ba talaga, magaling ang ating division or ang ating region. Ang purpose natin sa reporting is to really provide a structure din or provide support. This is part of the support and the technical assistance na kinakailangan para pagdating ng susunod na taon, if ever that there will be changes na kinakailangan, we can include that, no? Kasama siya sa mga titingnan na nating aspect, no? Or yung ating mga magiging direction ay papunta na doon sa kung ano yung kailangan talaga. Okay? So that's it. That's Annex E, or the Regional Career Guidance Implementation Report. Now, in the national office, the curriculum and instruction strand shall lead the implementation of the career guidance program starting school year 2021-2022. Actually, we started in 2020-2021, no? So the Bureau of Curriculum Development leads the planning, preparation, implementation, and monitoring of the career guidance program. So BCD shall develop career guidance learning competencies and learning materials in coordination with the Bureau of Learning Resources. And then the Bureau of Learning Resources shall ensure accessibility and quality of the career guidance learning materials and their compliance to the standards of the Department of Education. And then the Bureau of Learning Delivery shall support the planning, preparation, implementation, and monitoring of the career guidance program. So yan. That's the task of each office, no, in the national office. And then the budget allocation, schools should include all expenses relative to career guidance in their annual school improvement plan and in accordance to the provisions stipulated in the joint memorandum issued on September 21, 2020 or the Annex F. Again, ito yung pinanggalingan ng transfer from the Office of Undersecretary Alain Del Pascua to the Office of USEC Diosdado San Antonio, no? So if you have not read Annex F, you can actually access that through this DM, no? Nandun siya sa last part. And kung hindi pa kayo nag-uusap ng inyong SGOD sa Division Office in relation dito sa ating Annex F, then you may do so. Pwede pa naman. Kapag nakausap na at na-transfer naman na ng maayos, na-endorse na yung mga needed documents and other sa budget allocation or dun sa budget aspect nito, kung meron pa, no, kung hindi pa na-endorse, you may ask them also, no? And then non-implementation or improper implementation of career guidance shall be subject to existing applicable administrative actions. So we are actually experiencing an extraordinary event, just the pandemic, and we understand kung meron tayong mga limitations, no? So maaring may mga hindi makapag-implement because of some challenges, no? Lalong-lalo na yung nasa mga malalayong lugar, no, na hindi talaga nakakapag-internet or baka may difficulty talaga pagdating dito sa pagpapasa ng mga soft file o itong mga sinasabi natin. And kaya yung dito, yung sa non-implementation or improper implementation, ang kailangan lang natin is the documentation, how and ano yung nangyari, ano yung current situation doon sa specific school na yon or sa division na yon, or ano yung technical assistance na kinakailangan, no? Hindi naman siya para i-down or bigyan ng discrimination, ano? Kasi definitely tayo naman sa Department of Education, once na binigyan tayo ng role or ng task in relation to different programs, we are really doing our best, no? To really comply. Yan. So we just want to understand and we just want to know how we can probably help. Yan, yung halimbawang hindi pa rin talaga makaka-comply dito sa ating dito sa ating career guidance program, no, for this school year. And then the monitoring and evaluation. So the Bureau of Curriculum Development has also stipulated, no, sa ating roles and responsibilities The Bureau of Curriculum Development, together with the Curriculum and Learning Management Division and Curriculum Implementation Division, or the CID, shall monitor and evaluate compliance to the provisions stipulated in this issuance. For questions, clarifications, and recommendations, you may call the Bureau of Curriculum Development Office landline at 0286327746. No? Okay. So thank you very much, and I hope nagkaroon tayo ng paglilinaw sa iba't ibang aspeto ng ating DMOUCI number 347 series of 2021. So maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.